So Ademola Lookman is stealing the show in tonight's Europa League finals. Of course, we always knew that it was going to be a very, very interesting match to watch, particularly with our Nigerian Spikers players showing up for that one. And the right call from Gasperini, who's the coach of Atlanta, was to actually start Ademola Lookman for that game. And obviously, we've seen that he paid off in the 12th minute. It only took him 12 minutes to get a goal for that game. And then in the 26th minute, he completed a brace for that match with a beautifully called shoot from outside of the 18-yard box. And Xavi Alonso, of course, we know how great it's been, but he didn't play any of the Nigerian Spikers players. Nathan Teller, Boniface, all in the bench. He only introduced Boniface in the 46th minute. That's the second half. After he saw how difficult the match is, but great one, guys. The match isn't over yet. It's still like 72 minutes played right now as I'm recording this video. But again, Lookman deserves every praise, every accolade that he can get right now. It seems to me like the guy that should win this African Player of the Year, because of what he's been able to do. But leaving that gist properly, I'll talk about it when the match is over and hopefully in tomorrow's video. But I'm going to focus on Finidi's media tour that he obviously started yesterday. And let me let you know what has transpired so far, with this tour.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How is the day going? I hope your work, everything is going on well. I hope your families, everyone is okay. Thank you as always for joining back to watch the video. And you know what I basically do here? I bring you guys updates regarding Nigerian Super Eagles, our players, NFF, and everything in between. So that's why I'm here again, because a lot has been going on lately. And of course, I'm here to give you guys the update. A quick apology, guys, for how I talk. Sometimes, sometimes I feel like I'm too slow, for my liking. Someone obviously said that in the comment, and I realized that I'm slow the way I talk, but it's just how I am. It's the way I've always known how to talk, and I'm going to try to be better. Talk about the most important things and just leave things that don't really mean a lot for the video. But again, there's a way that you can, if you want me to be a bit faster, if you want the video to be a bit faster, you can actually click on the settings of that particular video, and then you can speed it up to any amount of speed that you want. I think there's a 2x, 1x, 1.5x, 2x, like that. Get the video up to speed as you would like. If you don't like my pace, you can do that. YouTube has a feature for that one on every video. So thank you guys for joining back. Of course, there are a number of updates for today that I wanted to share in this particular video. And first, let me start with the fact that Coach Finidi has now started his media tour, which the NFF obviously planned out for him as part of his responsibilities for this new role. Of course, as the name implies, media tours is just basically Finidi actually going out to these media houses, conventional media houses, TV stations, radio stations, and then talk about his new role, his new portfolio, talk about how he feels about it, his plans for the Nigerian Super Eagles, things to expect, things Nigerians should expect, and just basically normal stuff like that. So he actually started that one yesterday, and yesterday yesterday was the first media tour day, and then he had a session with Billa FM radio station. Of course, it's popular if you're in Nigeria, you know about it. And then he also he also gave audience to Nigerian Info, just a radio station. And for that media tour, Finidi said a number of things, which I'm definitely also going to talk about, in this video briefly. The media tour, as I mentioned, started yesterday, 21st, with Billa FM and then Nigeria Info. And then today, being the 22nd, he also had a media briefing with Arise TV and also TVC. So this one is for broadcast stations. And he's also going to say a number of things, which I'm definitely going to also let you guys know in the in the coming videos. And then day 3 is going to be for tomorrow, which will be on the 23rd of May. And he's going to have a media meeting, media parlay, that's what they call it, with in Echo Hotels and Suites, Victoria Island, Lagos. So this one is in hotel. It's kind of like sort of a party meeting with the media people in these hotels, Echo Hotel and then Victoria Echo Hotel Suites. Sorry, it's in Victoria Island, Lagos. So that is what's currently happening. That's the latest right now with NFF and Coach Finidi. And the things that he said about the things that he talked about in the first media briefing, which he held on the 21st, being yesterday, includes a number of things. Finidi talks about the Super Eagles, the pride actually in the Super Eagles, and how these days our players don't really carry the pride to wear the jersey. He talked about a number of things that the Nigerian Super Eagles team is in fact bigger than club size, club football, club itself. That's one of the things that he talked about in his media briefing with Real FM and Nigerian Info. Finidi talks about, he compared their era back in the day, like 25 years ago, with the era currently, and how things have obviously changed. It's not the same way that football was viewed. It's not the same respect that he and his colleagues back then. It's not the same respect that they have that it's seen today with the new generation players. So he talks about all these kinds of things and how our Nigerian players, no matter the caliber they are, no matter how famous or well known they think that they are currently, that they have to really understand that playing for Nigerian Super Eagles is way bigger than actually playing for your club side. That's what that's one of the important things that Coach Finidi said in that first media briefing. But Coach Finidi also took time to talk about himself personally, back in the day when he was playing football. And then he talked a bit about his only regrets. He also talks about his biggest regrets being the fact that he didn't get the chance to play for Real Madrid about 25 years ago when he was still in his heyday. According to him, he obviously had a pre-contract agreement already signed with Real Madrid at the time that he was at the latter end of his career with Ajax. He wanted to leave Ajax for a La Liga team, and he had offers from Real Madrid. Like the last year of his contract with Ajax, he already had that agreement. But he said that Real Madrid that we know today, that is like the powerhouse, that they have all the money, they want to buy you, they are definitely going to buy you. That it wasn't the same 25 years ago, that the Real Madrid back then didn't have the money, and that was the issue. That was actually the major issue why he didn't move to Real Madrid, because they didn't have the money to pay for his transfer fee after already agreeing a pre-contract with Ajax, for him to join Real Madrid the next season. The deal reportedly broke down, as per Finidi, because Real Madrid could not pay the amount that they agreed with Ajax. So instead of that, he decided to move to the city rival Real Betis. That's where he later landed and then played his football. But he says that up to today, that's like the one biggest regret that he has in his career. Finidi also talked about the fact or the reason why he actually left Eimba. Of course, I don't even need to talk about this, but he brushed a bit about it. And the man mentioned that he's not a Superman. That there was no way he was ever going to be juggling both jobs together, juggling the Eimba job and as well juggling the Nigerian Super Eagles job. That it was way too much for him. No human could do it. He couldn't do it. That it was always clear that if he got the job with Nigerian Super Eagles, he was going to quit Eimba. He said even without NFF telling him anything, they already knew the plan, because it's such a big role that it's time consuming. It consumes all your time, and you don't even have any left to start doing other things. So guys, those are just some of the few things that Finidi said in his first media briefing yesterday. Of course, he continues today with the TV stations, Arise TV and co, and then tomorrow he's going to have a parlay based on what NFF has outlined for him, and tomorrow is the final day for the briefing. Definitely a lot is going to be unraveling, a lot of talks, a lot of discussions, a lot of angles from this media briefing is going to unravel in the coming hours, and I'm definitely going to be here to let you guys know about it so you can weigh in your opinion about it. And I'm still planning towards that live call-in programs as well that I hope to incorporate on this channel. Thank you guys. The last video you obviously indicated that it's something that you want, and I'm also very excited for it because I will definitely want to get to know you guys, the community, and then also feature some people, share screen, so you can get to see each other on that live program. That's the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share the video. React to whatever you like in this update, and of course I'm hitting you back later with another video. Thanks. Stay tuned. God bless you. Take care of yourselves.